not a great deal known about these two men, other than both were convicted of murder and sentenced to die.
Robert worked McLean's as a researcher. I met him there, and he did some research for me. I was very impressed. You know, I've written in Canadian nonfiction all my life, and at my stage, you start to wonder, you know, who's next? Who are the people going to carry on the tradition? Because it's a very worthwhile tradition to write about this country and to write about its people, and he's one of them.
The book is a reminder, again, that we had the death penalty. And as for does the public want to forget about it completely? No. A few years back, the Reform Party, and one of their platforms was the reinstatement of the death penalty. And when it was abolished in 1976 in Canada, it was only by, I believe, 6 or 7 votes. And then again under Mulroney in the mid-'80s, it was closer to something like 23 votes. There's more to this story than was publicly known. It's the story of the last 2 men hanged in Canada. Lucas was a black man from Detroit. He was convicted of killing 2 people. He was actually only charged with 1 murder, that of someone named Thurland Crater. He was an FBI informant. He happened to be in Toronto hiding out here, and Lucas was sent to Canada to kill him. He had no record of any real violent crimes before that. Ronald Turpin was a 29-year-old small-time hood from Ottawa, had a horrible, horrible upbringing, abandoned, neglected. My research uncovered abuse. He basically was a small-time criminal who had a lengthy criminal record for break-and-enters, nothing violent, but he shot a policeman. They ended their lives together. They committed separate crimes. It was a double hanging. Not that this in any way exonerates them for the crimes they committed, but both he and Lucas shared a very similar awful upbringing of neglect and deaths of their parents and abandonment. I don't make Turpin and Lucas out to be heroes. They weren't. Whether Lucas actually killed that person or not, he's not a hero. But I don't believe in the death penalty. I did before this. But as is mentioned in the book, especially with regard to Arthur Lucas, all 105 pieces of evidence against him were circumstantial. What's interesting, though, is about 5 years afterwards, one of the TV stations in Canada did a follow-up. They tracked down 4 members of the Lucas jury. 3 of the 4 said he never should have hanged. In many ways, the book is a reminder that we had capital punishment. I've been talking to quite a few younger people in their 30s, 20s, and it's quite a testament to Canadian history that they don't actually know that we even had capital punishment in Canada. That despite the fact that between 1867, Canada's Confederation, and the hangings of Turpin and Lucas in 1962, we executed 710 people, all by hanging.